Yeah, back out in the woods again today. It's a nice balmy 28 degrees out. Kind of waiting for Practical Ken to show up. But I stepped into the woods. First target. Right on the surface. I just found a pocket watch back the other day. But it was the type that didn't have the turn on top. It was the key type, so it was an older one. It was laying right on the surface. Another cool find. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, here's my next target. Not quite sure what this is. This part's threaded on the bottom. I don't know. Part of a lamp or something? I'm not sure. Interesting though. It's brass. Oh. I'm not sure what this is. Some type of a cap that's flattened out. I don't see any writing on it or anything. I'll have to clean it up better later. Let's move on. 21 to 23. I'm guessing another ball jar lid. Let's see what we got. Yep, that's what that was. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, my next signal sounded good, but just a cap off of something. We'll keep looking. All right, Practical Ken just scored. $19.08 Barber Dime. Silver, baby. It's in pretty good shape, too. Nice, nice, nice. All right, now it's my turn. Well, I'm not far from where Ken found his 1908 Barber Dime, and I just pulled that up. Pretty cool little tag. Smooth on the back. Number 7 on the front. I don't know what it's from, but it's cool. Love those artifacts, some relics. Of course, I want to find some silver now too, but this works for me. Let's see what else we can find. Well, I just scored another surface find. Bromo saltzer, Emerson Drug Company, Baltimore, Maryland. I found one of these the other day on the surface. Love those blue bottles. Number 6 on the bottom, or a 9, I'm not sure which. Cool. I like these. That'll go in my collection. Well, I just found something cool. I've been looking for these. Someone else I know has found them out here. They're attached to oyster shells. And it's from the early 1900s, the teens. Smith's Island, Virginia. And it had to do with labeling the oyster shells. There's oyster shells all over the ground out here. And I've been looking for one with one of these attached. I haven't found it yet, but I just found one of the tags. That's a cool find. Everything we're finding is like early 1900s. See what else we can find here. Yeah, there's my next find. Not sure what it is. some kind of a copper cap with a couple holes in it. Let's move on. Yeah, there's my next find. Another spoon. Bigger serving spoon. It's some fancy on it. Looks like it might have been silver plated at one time. Let's see what else we can find. Well, there's my next signal. It's probably copper or brass. It's a ring. I'm guessing that probably went around the handle of some tool. We'll move on. See what else we can find. Well, my next target was a big one. Top off of a cooking pot or something. Pretty heavy. Not something I want to carry around all day in my bag, but interesting. Yeah, I purposely haven't been recording these. I've probably pulled 15 of them out of the ground already. Yeah, this one's a glass intact though. Let's move on. Yeah, there's an interesting find. Old knife handle. Still got the rivets in it. Blade's gone. Just keep looking. We basically got to dig all signals out here. Ken was Ken filled his hole and checked it again and dug this out. And you can see through it. I don't know if it's a lens cover from a dashboard of a car, or if it's a light cover. It's got a rim around the edge, but you can definitely see through it. Thought it was a ball jar cover at first. Not sure what that is. Yeah, we're just standing here talking, and Ken pulls a spoon handle out of the ground.
Look at that.
I mean, this stuff is just everywhere out here. From one end of this property to the other, we're finding silverware, meat bones,
more bone,
ball jar lids. There's a chunk of bone. We're still trying to... A lot of stuff coming from Chicago that we've been able to identify. A John R. Thompson. He owned a restaurant in Chicago. But for this amount of silverware, there had to be like a gathering place here or something. I don't know. Alright, I just made a cool find. I thought it was just a little chunk of pull tab or something. But it's actually a smashed ring. And it looks like silver. It's a small one, so it's probably like a woman's ring. Looks like it had a big stone in it. Stone's gone. But it is nevertheless a ring, and I'm pretty sure that's silver. I'll have to look at it closer when I get home. That's a cool find. I like that. Found some silver today. Right next to where I found the ring, I found this. I found one of these the other day out here, and I never have been able to figure out what they're off of. If it's a part off a lamp, or a lantern, or what that is. It's brass. I don't know. We'll move on. Oh, there's my next find. It's a piece off kerosene lantern. No writing on it though. Interesting. Move on to the next one.